singing and the signs say it all. Barbershop singers in San Francisco for the 38th Annual Convention of the Society for the Preservation and Encouragement of Barbershop Quartet Singing in America. Down there in Union Square, you see a representative group of the more than 10,000 barbershoppers from one end of the continent to the other who poured into the city by the bay. Even I'm there. Don't believe me? Well, you'll see later. My, but some of the people were sure in a rush to get there. No wonder, lots to see. More like the start of the Rose Bowl than a singing competition. But no, this is San Francisco, not Pasadena. And who could mistake San Francisco, everybody's favorite city? Graceful, sensuous, even bawdy at times, but never dull, and almost ever beautiful. As a matter of fact, there was so much to do and see, it became almost one great race, as described in this song by the Bay Area's Peninsulaires Chorus.
We spent about 11 hours polishing brass and got the carburetor purring for the trip. You better goggle up and snuggle up and stay in your seat, 'cause we'll be leaning while careening round the bend. We're going like 60, so either get in or get a horse, my friend. We're going lickety, lickety, lickety split, so everyone will know we're gonna hit Pikes Peak or bust. I got a rickety-rackety horn to blow a hookah on the front and on the back. Excuse my dust. We've got a son of a gun of a runabout in the greatest race of all, and we'll be in it till the end. Both your mechanic and driver have wagered a fiver that they're gonna take.
San Francisco is many things. Fisherman's Wharf, Embarcadero, North Beach, Nob Hill, Chinatown. But the heart of the city is really Union Square. So that's where barbershoppers gathered for their annual masked sing. But this year there was a new wrinkle, a mustache contest. On hand to make the awards was Ben Davidson, former star of the Oakland Raiders and the man who brought the mustache to pro football.
All right, our first winner, the oldest mustache. The mustache was begun in 1896. That's the truth. The wearer of the mustache is Pappy Boynton from Pomona Valley, the oldest man. 97 years old, still singing.
No sooner had Pappy Boynton taken his bow than it was back to singing with Bob Johnson directing. And where else but at a barbershop convention would you find people in San Francisco singing about Coney Island?
Goodbye, my Coney Island baby. Farewell, my own true love, honey. I'm gonna go away and leave you. Never see you any, never gonna see you any. I'm gonna sail upon that ferry boat, never to return again.
Hey, there I am. Told you I was there. Me on the left of the screen with a red jacket and the mutton chops mustache. Wonder why the fellow beside me's giving such strange looks. Do you suppose it's my singing, or my red jacket, or the mutton chops? Wow is right. What a convention. Almost as crowded as Union Square was the registration area at the San Francisco Hilton. At almost any hour of the day, you could meet a friend, or even a Hollywood TV star. You might even find someone to sing a song with, or interesting ways to spend money. And if you had some spare change, what better way to deposit it than at the logopedics booth?
Put your name in the bowl, whatever bowl you want.
The logopedics auction this year was the most successful ever, as indeed was the whole convention.
Last day to get your tickets for the logopedics auction. Hurry, hurry, step right up and get your tickets, folks.
Little wonder that convention chairman John Krizek, in the gold jacket there, was so proud. John and his wife Jerry exchanged pleasantries with International President Plummer Collins and Field Representative Lloyd Steinkamp. Plummer also shared some proud thoughts with our reporter Lloyd.
Are you proud of what our men have done in our donations to the children?
Well, Lloyd had gone past the $1.5 million mark.
That's kind of
$250,000 goal this year. What more could we ask, really?
That's kind of nice. We do sing that they should speak.
We certainly do.
You know, your year being will be a highlight for you, I'm sure, basically because you will have served as president during the year of our bicentennial. Certainly there's some highlights that you can recall, some exciting moments so far this year in celebrating our bicentennial.
Yes, Lloyd, I think one of the greatest is this, Salute to America. The chapters in our society this year that have done this program as their annual show have had a thrilling experience. You know, standing ovations for this show are commonplace. And to top it off, you know, President Ford even sent us a congratulatory telegram.
With the whole world paying tribute to America in its bicentennial year, what could be more appropriate at this year's convention than a guest octet from Sweden? Our man Lloyd interviewed one of the members of the Swedish octet.
Can you tell me, Håkan, how you first were exposed to barbershop?
I guess that the real kick of barbershop in Sweden started in 1972 when some of us were on a tour with the university chorus in the United States, and we met some real barbershoppers, and they told us about what it was and gave us arrangements, and from then on we decided to start a chorus home in Sweden.
Do you think you'd like to get into competition someday?
It would be very fun.
Well, I think
we are waiting for a European district or something. That would be nice.
Well, that's beautiful. I think perhaps maybe we ought to have another song from you. How about that? How about Slow Boat to China?
In English or Swedish?
In Swedish.
In Swedish, okay.
Res med mig Stina I en rodbåt till Kina. Det går så lagom fort. Tid får jag gott om att hålla din hand. Du har så bråttom varje gång vi möts här i land. Arken ska gunga när vi byr stämmigt sjunga utanför himlens port. Res med mig Stina i en rodbåt till Kina. Det går så lagom fort. Det går så lagom fort. Så
Swedish barber shoppers or American, they're all hams. For instance, in the informal atmosphere of the hotel lobby, the Southern Tearsman.
the Nina and the Pinta and the Santa Maria, and as they sail the stormy sea on that historic day, from way up in the crow's nest you could hear Luigi say,
Please, Mr. Columbus, turn the ship around.
please, Mr. Columbus, turn the ship around. Take me back, I want to feel my 2 feet on the ground. Why you tell her is the bell.
With somewhat less difficulty than Columbus found the New World, the barber shoppers found their way from downtown San Francisco to this year's contest site, the Cow Palace. One thing for sure, with 10,000 people on hand, the Nina, the Pinta, and the Santa Maria never could have handled all the traffic. So we had buses, lots of them. We asked, where are you from?
We're from Virginia, by golly.
San Gabriel.
New Orleans.
Hi. Indianapolis. California.
St. Pete.
Florida. Ohio.
Ohio.
What do you think?
Did you bring anyone with you?
92 singers and lots of families. We came with 3 kids and a dog.
How many conventions have you attended?
Missed the first one. Okay, don't miss another.
And if the Cow Palace wasn't the most elegant of surroundings, the music more than made up for it, both on stage and off. The somewhat electric atmosphere, not easy to capture on film, begins to build as the crowd gathers for the Saturday afternoon chorus finals. There were a few empty seats for the chorus competition, but only because some 1,200 competitors were backstage waiting to get on. And here, after safely bringing Columbus to our shores, and with a snappy change of costume, are the Southern Tearsmen.
First you tip your hat, then give it a pat, then rap your king on the floor. You give 'em a this, you give 'em a that, until they holler for more. More, more, and more.
More vaudeville from Detroit Motor City.
A double trucking down the avenue, we're feeling for this last and soon be more calm and core. We'll walk in a wonderful glow. Oh, gee, the joy to be there, plugging back in the old routine.
Nothing old about this routine by third place Cincinnati Western Hills.
Sing down on my knee, love that melody, sing me a good old mammy song with that old-fashioned harmony. That harmony, one that says I've been away and I've been blue. Sing me one that says I'm coming back to why, oh, you sing me a good old mammy song, and mammy, you know what I'll do.
And how about this from Indianapolis?
In the back of Daddy's rumble seat coupe, the wind would always blow our hair as we go to see that vaudeville troupe over at the county fair. We couldn't wait for 2 o'clock to roll round in the days of long ago. Saturday matinee musical comedy of that variety.
From the speed capital to the racing city, Saratoga, New York.
What those Bigfoot can do, has anybody seen my gal? My gal, got that turn up nose, turn down hose. After yes sir, one of those. Has anybody seen my gal?
A change of pace by the Pony Expressmen from St. Joseph, Missouri. And a Broadway hit from 5th place, Montclair, New Jersey.
You ain't gonna see me anymore. But when you discover that your life is dreary, don't you come a-knocking at my door. I got my thumb out, hitching a ride back home, way back home.
Music City from Nashville, Tennessee hitches a ride back home.
Away from home, got my thumb out, pointing at my hometown.
Another hometown song by the Coastmen from Palm Beach County, Florida.
Now a cabaret, and the girls all look so sweet, so neat, and cute and pretty too, around the town.
Arlingtones from Illinois sing about Honeymoon Lane. More nostalgia by the Dairy Statesmen from Racine, Wisconsin.
That old quartet that always brought a smile. They sang all the old songs like Heart of Mine.
The fourth place, Houston Tidelanders.
Alabama, I'll be right there. I've got my fare. When I see that rusty-haired conductor man, I'll grab him by the collar and I'll holler, Alabama, Alabama. That's where you stop your train. That brings me back again.
From the midnight choo-choo to the Old Dominion line, the Lake Washington Skippers.
Automobile, it ain't as jolly as this. Nobody's looking, honey, slip me a kiss. I tell you, this is the life for us. It's certainly bliss on the Old Dominion line. See the leader wave to ya. Happy days, hallelujah. Lucky to be standing where we are.
The beautiful sound of the second place Dukes of Harmony from Scarborough, Ontario.
That's the band I love best of all. Everybody will fall for that old bugle call. Listen to that big bass drum. Hey, that drum won't blow in some. Oh, boy, what is it playing? Oh, joy.
Who could be better than that? Well, as it turned out, the new international chorus champions, the Phoenicians, directed by Lou Laurel.
Gonna get my Phoenix bird.
Look around, what a sound. It's the greatest band in town. Now listen, down in New Orleans, there's a Legion Post. That Legion Post has got a band that city's toast. And every time they have a southern holiday, the mayor makes his famous post band play. You ought to see that post parade for the towns they lead. They play with a southern beat, a southern beat. Oh, the music's lazy, but the people march like crazy till they get to Basin Street. It's called the New Orleans Post Parade, and it's the best band in all the state. Here they come doodling down the avenue, and they're doodling great. Come on and listen to how they cheer as they pass in grade. They play it to the right and then they sway it. What a sight, the New Orleans Post Parade. There's Tim, Tom, Tim, Jack, and Izzy, Ooh, and Pete, and Paul, and Sam, John, and Joe. Oh, then there's Bert, and Bob, and Bill to get you dizzy. Attention, forward march. Now let's watch 'em go. One step, show bells, now she'll be light as a feather. Pass 'em by, swing 'em by, give 'em a shriek, wah wah, those bugles squeaky sound. The best 4 miles around, drums are rolling, now you got 'em coming and going. Oh, what a jazzy thrill, makes everybody krill. Black Bottom to the right, then Charleston, what a sight, the New Orleans Post Parade way down in Dixieland. New Orleans Post Parade.
The chorus contest was just one of the many highlights in San Francisco. Another was a visit by famous songwriter Sammy Fain. Sammy sang a few of his songs which might just be a little familiar to barber shoppers.
Now the soul down on the corner, that's a pretty certain sign that wedding bells are breaking up that old gang of mine.
Another convention highlight honoring 3 of the Society elder statesmen, past presidents Phil Embury, Charlie Merrill, and King Cole. But the big climax, as usual, was the crowning of the 1976 quartet champs, the Insiders from Houston, Texas. The medals presentation is always a fun-filled, exciting moment for the new champions. We listen to a sample of what it takes to win that championship from the Insiders' Friday night contest session.
They call her Redhead, everybody loves Redhead, gingerbread Redhead. She's my best gal, my pal. When she's walking down the street with her two little dainty feet, hesitating and syncopating, that's a gal I'll soon be dating. And when you look into her 2 eyes of blue, you know that someday she'll always be true. I love my Redhead, everybody loves Redhead. I'll tell the world that she's my best gal, my pal. Redhead, wouldn't you like to meet Redhead? Wouldn't you like to greet Redhead? I'll say that she's my pal. When she's walking down the street with her two little dainty feet, there she goes, and they're all knowing that it's rice they'll soon be throwing. And when you look into her eyes of blue, 2 eyes of blue, you know that someday she'll always be true. I love my Redhead, everybody loves Redhead. I'll tell the world that she's my best little strawberry gingerbread pal. She's my favorite gal, my Redhead pal.
The 9 finalist quartets show why it's difficult to pick a winner. Saturday's heroes.
It's opening night on Broadway, opening night for me. Oh golly gee, but it's great anticipating. On with the show, my public's waiting. Opening night on Broadway, listen to my heart sing. With my shillelagh under my arm and a twinkle in my eye, I'll be off to Tipperary in the morning. With my shillelagh under my arm and a tooraloo-a-lie, I'll be welcome in the home that I was born in.
Second place medalists, the Vagabonds.
Settle down. Bill the flute is coming out to play me round the town. With my shillelagh under my arm and a twinkle in my eye, I'll be off to Tipperary in the morning.
The Most Happy Fellows.
Why do I shake with fright? Because my dynamite changed your mind about me, my little Nina. If I wanted to China, I would hop an ocean liner just to be with Dinah Lee.
Third place medalists, the Nova Chords.
Come on and be my bride, dear. Don't keep me waiting longer. Every day my love grows stronger. Here's the ring and everything. Just let me see you smile. See you look peaches and creamy coming down the aisle. of roses. Then we'll start on our honeymoon, and very soon
Grandma's Boys.
for parlor chairs. Soon we'll be heading down that track. I've got some land where we have planned to build a bungalow for two, but even 3 or 4 or more will do. Got my eye upon the cradle.
4th place medalists, the Bluegrass Student Union.
I'll cry when you're not nigh dear. I feel so blue, yes I do. Tell me true, when we're together in any weather, we'll love forever, my sweetheart true.
The Sound Association.
About the girls and I still love 'em. I wanna love 'em. When I was 6 months old, I loved my nurse, and every day the feeling has been growing worse. And every time I'm next to the female sex, I want to kiss 'em, I never miss 'em. And when I'm bedridden with crutches neath my arm, I'm gonna superintend a private chicken farm. When I'm with the girls, I'm loving 'em all the time.
5th place medalists, the Roaring Twenties.
In Indiana, she just loves to be the playful Pollyanna. A little heavy, about like my Chevy, but you can have a lot of fun when you get 2 for the price of 1. And in Indiana, she broke the springs of every car I've ever owned. You can have your Broadway Bessie, I'll just take my 2-ton Tessie. I'm going back to Indiana. Take her down to Coney Island, give her the air, just get her out of your hair.
The 139th Street Quartet.
Don't let the evening drag, peanuts or 5 a bag. Then if you find she's the right kind, do all you can to treat her fair. If she hugs like a bear and wants more than her share, take her down to Coney Island, give her the air now.
Take Her Down to Coney Island, sang the 139th Street Quartet. Well, next year's convention's not far from the shores of Coney Island. Philadelphia, to be exact. And what better place than the cradle of liberty to bring people together to keep America singing.